All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning. 2 a.m. EST, the first London live stream. So, how are you guys doing? Let me know in the chat. Afternoon, Australia. Nice, guys. Nice. So, lots of people from around the world are tuning in. That's honestly amazing. And the reason we do this today in London is very clear. There's a bank holiday for the US dollar. So, that means, I think around 12, like noon, like lunchtime. Maybe it's early. Let me check. The market will be closed. You can see it right here with time. Here, the market ends at 12:55. So 1 p.m. the market is closed here. That means there is basically an AM session, but I wouldn't count on it to move very much. The reason why we do London is because of the GBP, the pound CPI. It just was completed. I haven't looked at the charts yet, so let's see how it performs. Let me see in the chat. Silver Booted Trader, good morning. Boas, nice. Welcome back. Warwick from Australia. Angie, Avila, Amri, BB, CT. Nice, guys, nice. All right, so let's dive to the chart. What we're going to do, we're going to go over CPI from GBP. We'll go over DXY, how it moved yesterday and what I'm expecting. I'll go over the breakdown of the post-stream NQ trade I took. It was a shame, NQ. Like, the setup came like 10 minutes after we closed the stream. So I would love to just guide you through it. What time was it? Like, yeah, 11:25, and I closed stream around 11, I think, somewhere here. So yeah. Okay, let's look at the pounds. Forex pairs, pounds. Let me check Forex Factory. CPI is exactly as the forecast, and the CPI, the inflation is lower. So previous month it was 2.3, now it's 2%. And lower inflation means that the rates can come down. Maybe we'll see that tomorrow. With rate cuts, we'll see a weaker GBP. In the reflection here, let's see. It's not open already, but let's see, for example, GBP. Here, GBP. This is a CPI wick. So this is the reason I don't trade before CPI, because this wick can be up or can be down, and I don't care which one it goes. So what I want to do today is I want over the pairs I'm looking at during this London session, and now I'm okay with looking at GBP, because when you have GBP and rates in the same week, last week we had that with dollar. Most of the time, CPI is the manipulation, and the rates is the distribution, so the expansion. Let's see if GBP, the pound this week, does the same. Well, first dollar, then we go over the USD pairs, and then over NTD and AUD. Let's see what the dollar did this far. Yeah, so we are still in that weird area. With weird, I mean very interesting. I'm zooming in here. So I shared it last stream yesterday during the AM session. We are in an area where we have 3 daily discount arrays. How do you say that? Defending price to go lower. So yesterday we wicked right here. You see the candle yesterday was a big doji. Low probability. Now we still don't have any certainty which way we will go. And we actually need a nice red folder for that, I think. Not on a bank holiday. So if you zoom out from this area, so far this month, we took liquidity during NFP, displaced upwards, CPI retraced, rates expanded, and then we took out this high. And now we are moving lower. I think this price action can push price higher towards this high from last Friday and eventually to the equal highs. So my bias is still the same. But I'm waiting. Like, I want to see more confirmation. Like, this is too shallow, right? You want to see more displacement. You want to see energy to the upside. And it can be on 4 hour, it can be on 1 hour. I want some energy. It'd be nice to get some displacement, ignoring this 1 hour CB. And then I'm looking again to short the USD pair, so long dollar, short USD pairs. And for now, I'm on the sidelines. How it will look like, for example, here on GU. GU made a massive SMT with euro dollar. And where is that SMT? It's on the Thursday/Friday high here. This is the same high as here. I think price can go lower. And with this SMT, let's mark this out. Like this. SMT. SMT with euro. And then here. SMT with GBP USD. This would mean GU is the weaker pair. So if you want to short, I would recommend shorting GBP. What I hope is that this is the high of the week. Would be nice, right? With CPI here, set the high of the week. In this 4 hour CB. Before going lower. But before that happens, we need to have some form of structure that wants price down. And with structure, I mean, you take this at the high. The high can stay intact, of course, right? But you want some form of structure. Let's see if I can find an example of structure like that. For example, here. This is structure, like take a high, little down, high, displacement lower, and then boom. This is structure. This is what I always mark out. And I want to see something similar in this 4 hour CB. If it doesn't come, then I won't trade it. But I want to see more confirmation for dollar. Are there any questions currently about dollar, DXY? I'm now going over the chat. Nice, South Africa. Yeah, it's 8 a.m. for me as well. So nice, guys, you're already tuning in. I'm up since 5 a.m. Did some work, had a nice morning walk. It's cold in South Africa. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Hey, Carol, Scooby, nice to see you guys. I will check gold, sure. Ambri from Turkey, nice. I think it's very warm in Turkey right now. That's cool. Yo, Rowan, welcome back, my friend. I haven't seen you in a while. Shoot me a DM. I'm curious where you are right now with your development. You know where to find me. Okay, so no questions so far. If you have them, let me know. I'll go over gold in a second. My buys on gold, I said it yesterday already, NXN. I want gold to take out the buy side liquidity before going to the monthly busy. So first up, then down. Let me see where we are right now. And what I meant by that is I want this liquidity to be taken first and then to the downside. And this buildup of liquidity right here is so similar as we had last week. Build of liquidity, and I mentioned as well, like we need to have buy side liquidity taken first into this. I think it was a daily or 4 hour CB. Not sure which one. Let me check. Oh yeah, balanced price range right here. And we even tapped into the premium CB here. But back to my main point. I want price to take out the highs here and then form structure to the downside. Right here. I want price to take out the highs here, trade structure towards all these lows, because you know from the staircase effect video, these are all failure swings. Very nice to trade lower from, or to trade lower to. So that's why I have an alarm set here. I'm not touching gold before that happens. Good morning from Nigeria. Welcome, Usi boy. Okay, so USD pairs, I'm on the sidelines. Euro NCD was looking quite nice this morning. I mentioned this yesterday on stream. I want this 4-hour fair value gap and order block to hold, and look at how the bodies respected this and then displaced lower. So that's a very nice sign for me to go short from, towards these failure swings and this low, the December low. So that's the question, okay, lower time frame, how do you execute? And it was nice to see in Asia, with all those failure swings. But I don't like this high yet, the 115 high. Yes, of course, it's traded to this 15-minute SIBI, and also the balanced price range here. But I wasn't happy with that. I wanted to go a little higher, so I didn't take any setup yet. So what I hope to see, and otherwise I'm of course not taking the trade, I want to see one more push higher. Or going lower. So let's see. And what you usually see on bank holidays, guys, is on bank holidays when DXY is probably consolidating, you will see the exotics, so the non-USD pairs, so your the AUD pairs, the CAD pairs, GSF pairs, they're moving then. So that's why I'm looking actively at the others. If you compare Euro NCD with GBP NCD, let's see how this looks like now with the CPI that's released. So no SMTs at the highs. But we have like huge SMTs here at the lows. With GBP being the strongest and EU being the weakest. But I think this can be a nice short opportunity. And let's see if this different value gap to short from makes sense. It's of course here with the breaker and order block. But I want to see more confirmation of that. If it goes lower with 1 hour for value gap, you can just take an entry from around here with a very nice and clear 1 to 2 towards the lows here. But I'm still on the sidelines for that. I want to see more. Because with an SMT at the lows, you can also see price pushing higher. So that's why I want to see more confirmation before I'm shorting. Like here, this is the well-known trapped order flow. We made here a nice structure on the downside with an SMT with GU. Sweep to liquidity, displaced up for value gap, displaced up again, another for value gap, and now we're pushing up again. So now we have this high resistance structure, wanting to push price higher, and we have the reaction from the 4-hour SIBI and this displacement with now a breaker and order block lower. So that's called trapped order flow, making it low probability, but I'm definitely looking at this for the rest of the week as well to see how this plays out. I like the failure swings here. I like all these lows right here as well. But I think we're not ready to push down yet. It'd be nice to see some SMT here at the intermediate term high with GBP NCD. And what I mean with an intermediate term high, so I got a question about that during, there was, yeah, SMT here. There was an SMT at the highs here. There was. With EU being weak. So this is a long-term high. And this second high is probably going to be an intermediate term high. So for example, EU does this. And GU does not take out the high. Then you have an SMT right here. At an intermediate term high. And that's very nice for confirmation for a short setup. And we actually had that already. I see now with the 115 and the CPI high. Yeah, let's see. Like it's start of the London session, so I'm very patient. Like nice setups appear around 3, maybe 4. It happened already at 2. I'm most of the time just not in. Nice, David. Nice. He says, "Good morning. I'm just here because I don't like missing your streams." Nice. That's nice commitment, David. I like. Are you looking at only forex pairs? Well, the thing is, during a bank holiday, I'm not expecting much from NASDAQ. What we can do at the stream today, what I'd like to do, I'm going over Forex Factory to check when the last bank holidays were, like the midweek bank holidays. And I can go back to NQ to see how it performed those days. So we can do a little backtesting session based on previous data. I haven't prepared that. I was thinking about that during my morning walk. I was like, that would be nice because I'm not expecting too much at all today. Because I think the GOP news wasn't that big actually. It wasn't a surprise. It wasn't big volume. So yeah, here's this is tiny for TPI, really tiny. So perhaps already priced in. AUD, I have it on my watch list after rates. I think this is going to be a very nice market maker sell model. And what I mean with the market maker sell model, we swept liquidity here. Liquidity taken. And next Friday, there will be a market maker model video. So if you don't understand this, I'll create a video. So original consolidation, accumulation 1, accumulation 2, smart money reversal. That means aggressive buys, aggressive sells. Value gap 1. Value gap 2. Little trade above into the order block here. This order block, I must say. And then moved away lower again. Another value. Look at in a sell curve, you want premium arrays to be respected, and look how they all got respected. So, what I hope to see for this move today actually is a move into this 4-hour SIBI and take a short like this. Something like this. And my stop loss, like I want my stop loss to cover this small 4-hour SIBI. You never know. You don't want to get wigged out before the real move. And then you have a little more than I wanted to. This is something I'm looking at. So that means alert. And remember, this is a GBP pair. So it could also be that this entry is going to be tomorrow during the rates. Tomorrow rates are after London, actually. 7 a.m. So in like today and then plus 5 hours. That time now. So GBP AUD is high on my list. The Euro AUD is the weakest one. They already took this low. But I think Euro AUD can make this low as well. I hope to see some weakness. I hope tomorrow during the rates, they say we're going to cut rates. And then GBP will just dump. You will see, for example, Euro GBP. Like Euro GBP, if you look at this, Euro GBP is lining up for a massive move upwards. On the daily how it is. I think 4 hours pretty nice. Like this looks like a smart money reversal, and then CPI from GBP making GBP very weak. That means Euro GBP is shooting up towards these highs. I'm expecting rate cuts tomorrow for GBP. That means weaker GBP, and that's what I'm expecting for this short to play out. What about the UK 100? Paul, I don't look at the UK 100 actually. I can look today, but honestly, I've never used live trading. Let me check for you. Hold on. I've watched it like 1 or 2 times live on stream. Okay, this is loading. USD CAD. USD CAD is doing nothing, guys. So I've used the CAD. I can basically put it for my list. We don't have any CAD news. Consolidating inside a daily. This is just horrible. EuroCAD. Nothing yet. GPCAD also a nice one to watch. Like a little trapped order flow. because now we are in a daily busy with this daily bullish order block. But what if tomorrow price taps into this daily SIBI and then starts its sell model? Boom. This would be nice. So I'm looking at this for tomorrow or today, depends on the, but I think we can get the GBP tomorrow. So GCAD and GAOD both look quite interesting. Euro NCD as well. But I want to see more from Euro. I want to see perhaps a little bit push higher. It would be amazing to even reach a premium of the range. Swing high, swing low. Perhaps on NASDAQ, it might finalize the buy program in London, silver bullet after consolidation we had. Yeah, let's look at now first at UK 100, and then I'm going over NQ, and we can do some little back tests to there. Not sure if this is the correct one. Let's do this one. Okay, sounds about right. Oh yeah, I've looked at it. Like UK 100 was up only for a whole year, I think. Yeah. Very nice. Okay, I think US 100 is going to look very pretty. We have this fair value gap here, bullish fair value gap, and also a little volume imbalance below it. So let's mark all of it out. Volume imbalance here. I'm going to mark this out of one big gap. So here you go. This is pretty nice as drawn liquidity to go long from. So this is monthly. Let's look at the weekly. This is nice. Bearish for value gap, tap, boom. Monthly for value gap, overlapping. What do you have here? A weekly for value gap with, what is this down close candle? An order block. Why? Down close candle that push into another for value gap. So here you have monthly for value gap, bullish for value gap, weekly order block, weekly for value gap. So this is a very nice area. Holy shit. Thank you for marking this out. And it's become even better, guys. Here in the daily, we are creating failure swings. So Russell, I would say this is your move. So short term, I would short this. Ooh, nice. I'm going to add this to my list. UK, I never traded this in UK 100. I like that. I like that. And I'll do some homework about UK 100 to see like how it works in kill zones, because it's UK. So I think the London kill zone for let's see. This is not very nice. Let's see. Yeah, London push. London push. Yeah, it's a London mover. That's very nice. Here as well. Oh, look at how clean this is. Holy shit. This is the weekly SIBI, remember? Oh wow. I fell in love. Like, this is like the how do you call it? Like from the Matrix, the woman in the red dress. Look at this. We have a sweep liquidity into the weekly SIBI and also in this 1 hour SIBI. Then we displace lower, leaving a fair value gap. And then during retracement during New York, and then boom, lower. Oh, yeah, that's very pretty. That's very pretty. Okay, yeah, I'm fan. I'm a fan. Big fan. So Paul, I hope this answers your question about the UK 100. So short term, I would say we will go short towards the basically monthly and weekly discount race, and then we'll go higher from there. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Opa. NASDAQ. Okay. Let's recap yesterday's trade, and then we'll go over let's start with the where we were at the stream. I think that's like just going to start where we left. So before stream, like at the start of the stream, I mentioned I'm actually looking at shorts. Remember, this was at 9 a.m. right here. I said before stream, I was already looking at taking a short setup, and I was about to take a short setup in this 50-minute free value gap, but I was actually waiting for the overlapping part between the 50-minute and the 5-minute CB. Huge mistake, of course, because this was the play. Look at the 50-minute, how clean. Touch and go. And even touched it again, I think. No, I didn't. No, one time. Very clean. I saw this happening. I was like, oh no, it's going to miss my short entry before going lower towards very clear low here. Like we have an out of kill zone Asia low on Monday. That doesn't make any sense. We also had a 50-minute CB here, and we could mitigate the 4-hour busy right here, more than only like a little tap. So this was the low-hanging fruit low. I missed that entry. That was a shame. I was here. I saw it here happening. Like there was a red folder at 8:30. It looks a little bit like the Russell example I gave you a few minutes ago. Swift liquidity, displacement lower. 1 minute is even prettier. I had my finger on the buy button here, or the sell button here, 8:35. Swift liquidity, displacement lower, leaving a fair value gap, clear drawn liquidity this low. So this was already the model. Well, of course, we missed it, and this was the live stream. Horrible. Like, we were just like, okay, this was not nice. What I think is a very nice lesson for you guys is this move upwards. I mentioned when this happened during the 10 a.m. open, if this is the move upwards, I am not going to be in it. I'm not going to take this. And why is that? I want a move before going to the upside. First of all, to first take liquidity, or not taking liquidity but having SMT with ES. Both of that didn't happen. And most importantly, the entries I take during this session are based on fair value gaps. There are no fair value gaps in this run. Also not in this one, yet only this one. Only fair value gap we had was this little one right here, and this one. But I wasn't convinced, so I waited. I waited and I said here around, I think 10 something, end of 10 a.m. candle. Sorry guys, no setup for now. And what I just did is I set an alarm right here. And I was like, okay, if the alarms come, I'll look at the chart. If it doesn't come, I will come back maybe PM or tomorrow. Well, look what happened there. So we took the low here. So my alarm went off like immediately after stream. Is this already a fair value gap? Oh, maybe we saw this on stream, not sure. But took the low, rebalancing this fair value gap. Is there a fair value gap to go bullish from? No. So no trade. Here is where I was watching the chart. I was like, hey, first fair value gap. Interesting. There's energy in the market. Interesting. Well, I was waiting what price did in this fair value gap, and very soon already, no fair value gap. So, okay, waiting. I was here like, okay, maybe I don't get an entry. But remember, the 4-hour candle we predicted during the stream, we wanted a green candle with a nice big wick into that 4-hour busy. That was the whole bias based on the 10 a.m. game. That it means our price action should look like this. Open of the 10 a.m. candle, going lower, setting the low of the candle, then displacing higher. Aggressive sells, aggressive buys. This is where I look for every day. This on the buy side, if it's a predicted black candle, other way around. So, I was playing Squad Busters. You guys know I play that on my phone. Still no entry. I was just chilling. And here, I was like, oh shit, it's happening. I was just finished playing a game. And I was like, hey, this is my setup. Why? Fair gap 1. And now, what is coming up? Fair value gap 2. So, what did I do? Take the entry. And what was my target yesterday? It was the area that I missed during the first leg. Low-hanging fruit. It was my target. I was like, okay, we were coming back there. That was a very nice area to go short from. So price wants to rebalance there at least. So I think it was something like this. Like, let me check if I can pull up the screenshot. Maybe I'm romanticizing it a little bit. Maybe my entry isn't that good, but hold on. Telegram. Copy image. Okay, here it comes. The image is way too large. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. So the entry, yeah, it was in the black candle right here. The entry was there. Stop loss, yeah, it was like this: 1 to 2, and then the take profit. You see this wick up here. That wick is this wick. So it was exactly in this area. And now it's basically game time. Secondary value gap is game time. You guys know that by now. So this is where the entry was. And it was a very annoying lunch, because look at the consolidation here during lunch. I was like, oh, it was nice, but then during lunch, it came back to the great consolidation. I was having dinner here. I was like, what is this? What is this? So it wasn't a very nice dinner. And eventually, during the start of the PM session, we went up to the profit targets. Here as well, remember guys, what I always say, I'm quite annoyed when I'm always at my TP. Here, it was like 7 points out, and it came all the way back down here. Wasn't very nice. Very uncomfortable. And here, of course, went to TP. So this, guys, is exactly what I do every day. Every day. Perhaps today not, because of the bank holiday, but when we have a 10 a.m., I'm playing. Okay. So you say, okay, nice, cool flex. I don't care. I just want to have a nice trade idea for today. And let's look at it. So here you see the candle. There was the candle we predicted. A wick into the 4-hour busy and then ending green. Now let's see where we are right now. Okay, we are going up more. This was the candle where we traded from. Okay. So what you can do, you can play the 10 a.m. game as well at 2. The only downside with that is the volatility inside the London session is not as high as in the New York session. So I've played the 2 a.m. game also for very long, but looking at my results and win rate were just like astronomically higher during the 10 a.m. session than during the 2 a.m. session. I like the movement, so we're going to look at if we can maybe get an entry here. Of course, we're not here, but but let's see what we have right here. Let's see on ES. Okay, we're still having that massive SMTSD highs, didn't we? ES played catch up. When was it? Oh, yesterday. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. That's insane. I didn't even notice. ES shut up yesterday. So let me see. This high, these highs are the same, like at the same time. This high and this high. So well, you know, see, there's quite a big SMT. The thing here is currently on NQ we have an equal high. And now we have SMTs at these intermediate term highs here. So the Tuesday high. If ES fails to take out this high, Then we have a confirmed SMT. So what I will do is right here, I will set a line here at this high. And as long as ES didn't take this high and we displaced lower, we have a confirmed SMT. Why? And Q did take the high. So with this in mind, we're going back to the lower time frame. So I'm going to send an alert for this as well, so we are notified when we hit that. So what could happen right now is like this is very easy. Like low hanging fruit is this Asia low. So if we displace lower for value gap 1 for value gap 2, and remember the 10 a.m. game, the 2 a.m. game starts 2 a.m. right here. I'm willing to try my luck. But only as long as ES is not following through. When ES takes the high here, then the trade ID is invalid. So I'm looking at shorts for this session. And it means I'm going to set up my copy trader. Okay, let me check the chat first. The German DEX. Also, I'm not trading it. I will look at it in a second. Gold, I already went over that, Warwick. First higher prices and then lower towards the monthly BISI. And the JPY shorts, I will look at it in a second. David said I saw the NQ move, but I left it. The price wasn't great. I completely agree with you, David. The pricing wasn't great, but it became great. At the example I showed where I took the entry. You should, like, for a liquidity sweep, a valid liquidity sweep, just watch aggressive sells and aggressive buys. Like the smart money reversal, where you see for value gaps on both sides. The balanced price ranges, they are good. Okay, so yeah, let's now just wait. There's a 5-minute. Like, I'm not trusting this, of course, because on the 5-minute, we have a 5-minute busy with an order block here. So yeah, let's see. Let's wait for that to be violated first. And then low hanging fruit is these lows, also these lows. Yeah. But like my higher time frame bias is still up, guys. So I think this was low of the week. Choose the low of the week here. So I'm going to short liquidity sweep basically. Yeah, we'll backtest the previous holiday. I'm now putting up my my copy trader in case we have a trade setup. I don't want to be like left empty-handed. No. You guys know where I find the entry, right? If I get 2. All right. Oh, nice, Peter. Nice. I will go over what I do on a daily basis during these streams in a second. That's a model I call the 10 a.m. game. But hold on, I'm now setting up my my copy trader. I'll come back to you in a second. Okay, so basically what we do, we are predicting the next 4-hour candle. And based on that, like for example, if we expect the next candle to be black, so down close candle to be bearish, like that means 2 a.m. The new 4-hour candle in the indices start at 2 a.m. So 2 a.m. is up here. We want to see higher prices, setting the high of the candle, and then displacing lower towards a very obvious sell-side liquidity pool. And this 4-hour game, like we look at a new 4-hour candle, what we probably will do, we do that every day at 10 a.m. So during the New York session. And now we have a bank holiday, so there's no New York session. For now, I'm going to look at the same for 2 a.m. I have a lower hit rate with that, but it's always nice to try something new, or not new, but try something different. So, for example, for now, I don't like this price action for so far. So we're currently in the at 5-minute order block and Sibi, busy. So I'm just waiting for that. Yeah, Paul, exactly. Sweep the high for value gap, lowering fruit Asia low. Yeah, that's basically the trade idea. Little London Judas swing there. But yeah, let's see. Okay. I will go look at my Forex factory when we had the last bank holiday. Did you guys know you can filter on bank holidays? On Forex factory. Okay, USD. On the month. It's the only bank holiday this month. That's nice. In May, we only had that Monday. I think that was... We don't have many bank holidays the last few months. And most bank holidays are on a Monday. Like a Monday bank holiday is completely different than a Wednesday bank holiday. Look at the last Wednesday or like midweek bank holiday. Oh, here. Thursday, November 23rd. And because the CME data doesn't go back that far, I'm going to the US 100. And then to November. Okay, this was a bank holiday. Oh, it doesn't go back this far. Unfortunate. What is this? Power up your plan. Bro. I already have like the biggest, the like most expensive plan. What's this? Is there no? Is there? Wow. Okay. I thought I had the most expensive plan, but there's an even more expensive plan. Nice upsell here. There's an ultimate plan that costs $6,000 per year, and then you have all the historical charts. Okay, so no backtesting it, guys. I'm sorry. Like I need to pay 6K for this. So I can go on Force Replay, but I'll do it later. Yeah, Peter, I agree. Peter says knowing the right high that's some liquidity is sometimes hard. It is. What's the easiest rule of thumb to have there is if it's a higher time frame liquidity pool. So, for example, this is Tuesday high. This is a higher time frame liquidity pool. This liquidity pool from Tuesday 8:35 is not a big liquidity pool because, like, when you trade above a high, it takes out sell stops. Or sorry, buy stops. Sell side buy side liquidity. I'm not confused. So no. It takes out buy side liquidity. So all the people that sold here are taken out. But the thing is, there are so little people that sold here. There's not much liquidity being taken out. The big liquidity is up here. Why? It takes out all the people that sold in this move. So that's a rule of thumb. I always look at like the size of the liquidity pool. Like, are there many people being taken out right now? That's the whole liquidity. Old highs, old lows. Fahad says, I have a question about copy trading. What is it? Well, copy trading. I know if you like last few weeks there was a promo with Apex Trader Funding, a prop firm, where you could get challenges for very cheap. And Apex Trader Funding is the only prop firm where you can have like many different funded accounts. Like most prop firms only do one, some do 3, some 5, but like 20 accounts at the same time is quite cool, I think. And so what I did, I got funded on 20 of those. So I have 20 funded accounts with Apex. And like the thing is, and I can trade that here inside TradingView with the TraderVate. But the thing is, like for example, you want to trade on account 1, and then for example, I buy here. I press the buy button. Then if done manually, then I need to go to account 2, then account 3, and then until 20. That takes at least like 5 or 10 minutes to buy everything, right? And in 5 or 10 minutes, my whole position can change. My position can go up, can go down. So the solution for that is copy trading. And a copy trader basically is you have a leader account. So for example, I trade account 1 here. And in the backend, in my copy trader, I say, okay, account 1 is my leader account. And account 2 until 20 are the followers. They are being copied. Or they are copying the leader account. So when I take a trade on account 1, the software will automatically place exactly the same trade on account 2, 3, 4 until 20. That's the copy trading. And I'm using that since I think 2 or 3 weeks right now, using Replicanto. I posted a tutorial inside the 2024 mentorship on Skool. There's a nice YouTube tutorial. And yeah, it's quite nice. So far. Sometimes it doesn't work. That's not nice, but or if you hit the button, indicate from where. Oh, that's a nice glitch, Iris. I love that. I love that. So replay button. Okay, so that means, for example, I'm here at the daily from US 100, for example. And I want to go to November 23. It was. And then I press the 1 minute. No, it is at data point unavailable. Maybe the 5 minute? Okay, we have the 5 minute. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Let's do the 5 minute. So bank holiday was here. Let me see. Thursday. Like here you see the bank holiday. There's no volume here. Bank holiday was here. It's quite clean, actually. Nice. That sounds promising. Thursday. Let's have mark out Thursday, London. Start of London was 2 a.m. Right here. So yeah. One high, second high, reversal. Is actually pretty clean. Like look at this. Like we had the first run at 245 downwards. No for value gaps. But only one, basically. That high got ran one more time at the end of London. And then it went lower until he... That's quite cool. I think the 1 minute is even more clean. Like the only reason I would take a short right here is when this is disrespected. This order block. Right here. The order block here. And the value gap. If that is respected, I'm down for to play, but not for now, of course. See what ES is doing. The S is still far away from that high. That's nice. The S&T is still intact. Amazing thought. I'm glad I don't trade London. It's like watching paint dry. Yeah, London can be very boring for the indices, guys. So don't expect too much there. Hey, Denji. Let me see on NCD. Okay, it actually reacted from it. So perhaps this was the play. So if NCD now pushes lower, I'm not in. I'm fine with that. If it pushes lower, then of course you can take an entry in the fair value gaps here. But I'm not trusting this this move yet. Let's go over some other pairs. So DXY is going, I think it's going higher. Nice. Like this is what I was pointing out yesterday live on stream, guys. I mentioned we're probably going to set a low of the week smart money reversal here. You see, aggressive sells, aggressive buys. This is a signature in price you need to remember for reversals. And this far, it is the low. And it would make sense to go higher from here. That low is being tapped like 20 times before going higher. Like the bodies here. Yeah, could be something. Could be something. Again, bank holiday. I'm not touching it. If it displays higher, perhaps tomorrow, I'm going to catch a nice short on excuse me, on GU. Like, you know, when you are in a low probability condition, when you have DXY and GU going up. It was last week as well. That shouldn't happen. When DXY goes up in this move, for the last like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, GU shouldn't go up. So usually, you guys know that I don't stream during a bank holiday. But we had GBP CPI, but the GBP CPI wasn't that great as well. So yeah, I think where London is very good for, and on Friday's video you will see that, you can catch very nice low and high of the days during London. But the thing is, when you know London is probably going to set higher low of the day, then you can come back at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. during New York and take a very nice retracement entry. Remember, guys, if you ask a question, please make sure you are referring to the pair and time frame. So for example, no plan C, sweeping Asia range high. I don't know the time frame, I don't know the pair. So I'm not going to answer that. Boas, NCUSD, daily low taken out. Let me see the Boas. Thank you for pointing this out. Yeah, it could be nice. Like, the only thing that is bothering me with NCD is like we took liquidity, display is lower, and we still have this weekly busy to be traded in. Where we took liquidity, remove this. We took the weekly high out here, displays lower, then tapped into the value gap, then displays lower again. And now this value gap we are in right now. Yes, of course, we took this this low. That's very nice. Big liquidity pool. But I'm not sure yet. Like, if price displays is higher right now, then I'm okay with perhaps going for a long. But until then, like, I want this weekly busy to be tapped first. And that resonates as well with the trade idea of a higher dollar. So I haven't taken any trade this week on the USD pairs. I took a trade on Bitcoin yesterday. It was not very nice. By the way, Bitcoin and Ethereum are looking so nice. Oh, like I took a trade here. Worst trade of the week. Like, oh, see this. Like, I took a trade. Oh no, it wasn't this one. No, it was the demo trade yesterday on stream. It was like first time me trading Bitcoin, and I took a trade in London here. I think somewhere here. And then I wanted to swing it to the 70s, 70 somethings. And like my trade was in profit for like few dollars. So it was an amazingly bad trade. But it can happen. Dipping my toes into the crypto day trading, but based on like higher time frame, we have a very nice situation going on. On Bitcoin, monthly internal range liquidity, internal range to external range liquidity. And if you look at the daily market maker buy model, still needs to be completed. So it stopped here at the highs. And now we retraced all the way back to this daily busy. You see that the bodies are touching it, or the wicks are touching it, but the bodies are closing above it. Very nice. I got stopped out by this wick yesterday. And now in the 1 hour, I'm looking at the market maker buy model to take out all these failure swings right here. And what's even more nice about this trade idea, going back to the daily. So big bullish bias on Bitcoin, but look at Ethereum. Let's do Ethereum like same. Monthly, bodies are respecting it. Daily, we're about to go higher. We retrace to the value gap. But look at the S&T. Right here at the lows. And I'm talking about the low of yesterday, 3 p.m. S&T in a higher time frame area. So in this run up, Ethereum is going to be the strongest. So I'm looking at actually at long Ethereum very soon. And that resonates as well with, I was reading that yesterday, there's a Ethereum ETF coming in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait how this 4-hour busy together with the order block and breaker is going to perform. So my trade idea would look like something like this. Stops at the lows, and I'm going to swing it to all-time high. A swing for 1 to 2 is not so nice. Okay, let's do it like under the value gap here for 1 to 4. Go to refine my entry when it comes, but this is something I'm looking at. Yeah. Oh, it's not all-time high. I'm sorry. That is but these highs. If I'm going to swing it, let's swing for the fences. Let's go. And I want 1 to 4. I'm fine with. Like I want to. What I always want to do, guys. You know that from the videos. Like I'm looking at my target, and my target's all-time high. Then I'm looking at, okay, where can price needs some breathing room in these kind of positions. So price should be able to trade into this for value gap, this bottom for value gap. So I will let it. So then we have a 1 to 4. So let's see how the 4, like in the 1 hour, the 4-hour candle is done, and there will be a new 4-hour candle. Let's see how it performs. And then what you want to see is a move like this on the lower time frames. Make sense? No. Why do you ask if I journal this? No, I don't journal bad trades. I don't like improving my trading. It's a very weird question. Of course I journal, bro. Check gold. Nothing to see. So here, it's a good thing we didn't short here because we knew we had a time frame above the 1 minute. There was a discounter raise waiting for us. I hold XRP, new stablecoin. Okay, cool. So Fisdom about gold. I mentioned this before. I think we can go higher first, then lower. And it's best to, when you join these streams and you are a little late, a quick tip, I will just watch the stream from the start at 2 times speed until you're back at live. So you know exactly where I'm looking at, the pairs that I'm discussing. Because it doesn't make sense to like discuss every pair 3 times because people are late. I think that's the best like middle ground to do. So yeah, so I'm looking at the crypto, the Bitcoin, Ethereum on the 4-hour here. I'm looking at UK 100 is so nice. Oh, yeah, I'm actually like, oof. Look at this, how clean. Watch this. We took yesterday's high. Now we are displacing on a 1-hour, probably creating this 1-hour SIBI with, what is this? Up close candles that took liquidity, order block. High, low, higher high, lower low, makes these down close candles a breaker. So this is this is going to be the most easy trade of the week, I think. Hold on. And it would be something like this. Like, drawn liquidity is this low as low-hanging fruit, but we know, of course, that overlapping part between the weekly and monthly SIBI is the end game. Let's see how the coming hour prints. If it creates this, like it leaves it open, then I'm going to take this. This is too clean. I love that. So we had that narrative on the Russell. We had an overlapping part between a weekly fair value gap and a monthly fair value gap as drawn liquidity, leaving failure swings. So how I would trade this is like this. On a 1-hour, for example, I think we will see something like this. We trade lower into that overlapping part, and then we'll go up. I think this is for Russell. Like, how nice are all these highs? Ooh, very nice. And basically, this is also the Skool model playing out. Liquidity, fair value gap. I don't like on the here on the 5 minutes it's already balanced. I don't like it. And then targeting opposing liquidity here as well. Who was referring me to this pair? Paul. Like, I really appreciate this, Paul. I don't trade gold or gold futures, to be honest. And that's not because gold is not nice. I think it's an amazing thing to trade, but I don't have much experience with it. And I like to only give you like advice on things I know I am skilled at, and I'm not a skilled gold trader. Just like, for example, the indices are moving differently than Forex, gold also moves different than the rest of them. It's different as asset class, the metals. So, and that's why I think it's really funny that I'm trying to like long Bitcoin yesterday, first time on a new asset class, and I got like burned like directly. I think that's quite funny. Like, that reminds me on the good old days when I started out with Forex and indices, and I had exactly the same. Like, everything I took went to shit because I didn't know what I was doing. So yeah, it's a nice journey, right? To just know, okay, I'm going to trade, for example, crypto, and I know I suck at it, probably. That's cool. That's cool because like the more you suck, the more you can improve. Your upward trajectory is higher. So okay, Russell is on the watch list. Um, I think the 10 a.m. game also works on Russell. Looking at this candle, jeez, this is so nice. So 2 a.m. open, high of the candle, then lower. That's very cool. Let's hope it doesn't leave us behind. Let me see if I'm going to take this trade on. I still have from Alpha Capital. I have some things running. Let's do on a phase 2. And need a one. I need this to pass the challenge. Yeah, exciting. This is a nice London session, guys. I'm excited. Do you guys like this London session as well? Like maybe not the trade itself, but like the something new, something different. Let me know, and it would also be amazing if you guys could press the like button. I won't go over the JPY pairs this week. Also, King's Investment, and also I saw someone asking about NCJPY. Okay, really quickly. Because the JPY basket trending downwards, I want to see displacement below this low. If we get that, like this, then I'm in here. But not for now. So that means I'm completely neutral. Like long term, I think everything JPY is going lower. So the JPY going lower, that means the crosses are going higher. So NCJPY, your JPY, all going higher. I always say, guys, if you have a strong bias on the currency, so my JPY prediction is lower, is weak. That means the JPY crosses are going up. Go look at the other currency that's the strongest. Like, is Euro the strongest, USD the strongest, GBP? Which one is the strongest? And long that pair. For example, AUD, very strong. NCD, not so strong. You see the difference? JPY is going lower, so all the JPY pairs are going higher. I'd rather be in this move with a strong currency than in a weak currency, because then it's just doing nothing. Euro JPY, GB JPY. You see, USD is weak, Euro is weak, NCD is weak. And if you have two weak currencies, you're consolidating. GHF, super strong this week. Boom. CAD, weak. So yeah, this is what my take on the JPY pairs. Going higher, but choose the strongest one. Good live audiobook. I love that. Okay, let's go over the DEX. I think that's the GER 40. Okay, doing exactly the same as on the Russell, on the UK 100. So yeah, just like every indice around the world, very bullish. Monthly internal to external already completed. Took the low here, and then we took the high here in May. So this is taken. See on the weekly. Yeah, I don't like this price action, to be honest. Like, we are creating a weekly CB. Dennis price range here. Like, big discount raise with failure swings. I don't like that. I think we'll go higher, just like every indices, but on the higher time frame, it's not very nice. There's no nice discount rate to long from. Yeah, perhaps it's order block or breaker, but nah, not looking at this. Not like this beauty. Okay, 50 minutes before potential entry. Yeah, gold can move pretty nice. what I noticed about gold, I was studying gold. Gold likes the so-called turtle soups. And turtle soups mostly happen in like seek and destroy conditions. Like I think gold trades like a seek and destroy condition. What it does, like it takes liquidity, then it takes liquidity to the other side, then to the other side, then to the other side. Like look at how many times we took a swing higher, swing low in like the let's say for example here. So we took liquidity on the lows. Then we took liquidity here on the highs. Then we went back rebalancing here. Then we took this high with this move downwards. Then we came all the way back to consolidate. Then we take another high. Then we came here for the low here. Going lower. Taking out this liquidity. Then it came back all the way to take that liquidity, turtle soup. Then it's gonna be funnier than came back all the way here. Like it just takes out liquidity like on both sides. It's very interesting. So, and when I'm looking at this price action, I see exactly the same. So we took liquidity here. Then went for the highs. They came all the way back here. Then again the highs. Now we just, it was last Thursday. Took the lows here. Displays upwards. Taking that high. Now we are back here. We just took this low yesterday. And now today we already took out this swing high. And probably we're going to this swing high, this swing high. And then after here, I'm down for a move to the downside. To take out this liquidity, and here. And this lines up with a very aggressive gold, not gold push, with a very aggressive DXY push to the upside. Then gold will go lower. So yeah, like this is what I noticed when studying gold. That we have many like turtle soups, liquidity sweeps, purges, whatever you want to call it. I'm more of a trend trader. So just PD raise, sell side, buy side curve. If gold pays. I hope it does for you, the Daily Mail. That would be amazing. Like it doesn't pay for me because I'm not that experienced with it, and I don't trade it. So you cannot get paid when you don't trade it. But if you like gold, if gold can be mastered, like that's a nice beast to be tamed. Just like NQ. Every day the 10 a.m. game, like I have complete control over that. That's because I traded it for many days. Do you trade synthetic? No. Okay, NQ is doing nothing. And this is expected, right? USD bank holiday. See how the buddies are respecting the order block? This is what I like about indices. They book so clean. Okay, nice. The only thing I don't like is in our area of the entry, there was already a rebalancing of the 5-minute CB here. 255. But the thing is, like, I'm going to enter only from the 1 hour. Let's see if we can get it. And when you still want in here, then it sucks that price moves away right now. But we'll be fine. Like, what would be nice if price just stops right before this low. So we have lots of filler swings. All right. Yeah, let's do another round of questions. Let me know, guys. Any pairs or concepts you have question about, or maybe struggling with, or psychology. Trader Pi says, I'm looking for Euro AUD shorts. What do you lads think? I think that's very nice. I was actually looking early in the stream at GBP shorts, GBP AUD. Euro AUD. Like the thing, yeah, like Euro AUD is the weakest, so that's very nice. I would say tomorrow, short from here. And we have two low-hanging fruits. Like these are my point of interest for if you want to trade Euro AUD. It can be like multiple ways. It can be like this. So this would be my first option for scalp. Second option will be tomorrow. Will be first internal range, external range, or even internal, external range, then to the low here. I like the price action a lot. GPAUD, I think is even nicer. We are creating a daily SIBI here and also on the 4-hour. Very nice here. And this looks to me like a very clear market maker sell model. So smart money reversal above a old high, daily high. Inside this 4-hour SIBI. Value gap 1, value gap 2, 3, like the premium rates are holding. That's very nice. And we didn't take a big liquidity pool. The liquidity pool is down here. So my money is more on GPAUD, but lower AUD cross. Yeah, I agree. Trader Pi. All right. Any other questions? Yeah, Guillem, there was no sound because I was making coffee. And I think the noise of a coffee machine inside a microphone is not so pretty. I love this question, David. David says, how do you recalibrate yourself after taking a losing trade before re-entering another trade to ensure you're not making sound decisions, not revenge trading? This is actually a really good question. What I do, and I learned this from a mentor, is I have multiple accounts. So I take a trade on account 1, for example, and the second trade I take is not going to be on account 1, or be on account 2. So that means the second trade has nothing to do with the result, win or loss. It's both sides, right? You can be really overconfident with a win, or scary or anxious with a loss. But because of you taking it in another account, it doesn't mean like it's completely objective of the last trade. And the thing about, for example, revenge trading is you want to recoup your loss, but you cannot recoup your loss when you when you take a trade on a different account because there is no loss on that account. So I would recommend there can be challenges or personal account that you have multiple. So for example, if you have a personal account and you have $100 to deploy, use 3 accounts with $33. And you can change these numbers as well with bigger numbers or small numbers, and the same with prop firms. Don't do 1 challenge, do 3 or 5. You cannot afford 5 challenges, don't do a challenge. Let me know if that helps, John. Yeah, the Russell is moving nice. Like, this is nice, right? This is another confirmation that price wants to go lower. And like, this drawn liquidity is so clear. We have, yeah, not equal highs. We took liquidity here, but we have some further swings here. Yeah, like, the cool part is, if I take a loss on this trade, I'm very happy because this is exactly my setup. So here you have a little staircase effect in Asia. We took liquidity, boom. The only thing I don't like is this one. It's 255 high. Here on the 50 minute, we also have a value gap here and here. So yeah, I think it's pretty nice. And this is a very nice area. Why is this a nice area? We have a value gap. I'm going to make this coloring book for you guys. High, low, high, lower, low. This is a bearish breaker to the bodies. So there were an overlapping part between 3 1 hour discount arrays. That's for me is a high probability short. So the entry would then be, let's say, in the overlapping part here. So to the start of the breaker. Let's do start of the order block. Start of the value gap. I don't care, a little drawdown is fine. And the target's going to be the monthly fair value gap. See if I marked it out correctly. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, it's going to be the trade idea for this session. Very happy with it. I'm going to remove the rest here. You guys know what I want to see, right? What indicators do I use? No, I don't use indicators. The only indicator I have on my chart sometimes is the kill zones from the kill zone video. So I know what's Asia, like how the Asia range is, like little, to quickly spot the Asia highs and lows and stuff, session highs and lows. And I have a watermark here that is for here. If you're not trading from a higher time frame array, you're gambling. And here you can see this mainly for the videos that are now the UK 100. Okay, this is nice. We want this low to be intact. Very swing, very nice. 34 minutes before hopefully a nice entry. Okay, this also nice, guys. Ooh. We're getting treated today. Like the 1 minute is very ugly here. So what I'm going to do here, we have here a bearish fair value gap on the 5 minute. I'm going to see what price does there. Is the UK 100 not the Russell? Oh, I thought that. I thought that. Like here you see that I don't never trade UK 100. What is the Russell then? Oh, the Russell is. Huh? I thought the Russell and the FTSE and the UK 100 were all the same. I'm googling this right now and it says it is. Let me know if that's incorrect. Let me see. Let me see. The FTSE is the UK 100. Russell. Oh, okay, okay. Nice, nice. Like I love this. Like on stream, I learn from you guys as well, and I honestly really like that. It's a small stuff, but I like it. I like it. Okay, and Q just hit that 5 minute Sibi. I don't know what's up with the oh, I know what it is. Like the contract has less volume. Like the candles are not very clean. You guys know I need to want to. Yeah, but like, no, I'm not going to do this. Like, this is going to be a demo trade. I'm skipping trading um the bank holiday. That's just something what's in my trade plan. Like, I'm really eager to take this trade right now. This short, like reloading through like 1 to 2, 11 points, 20 points, but it's just not worth the risk for me. So I'm leaving this on as a demo. I'm going to take this, but not on the demo, not on the Apex count, but on my Alpha Capital challenge. Let's see if we can get a another 100k. Yeah, I think around 10 a.m. Not 10 a.m. 4 a.m. We will see a nice entry. And the cool part is about trading like this. If price before 4 a.m. already trades higher and doesn't leave this fair value gap, then probably the short idea is not the one to do right now. I think that's very cool. And a nice example of this was, I think it was Friday. Like we, not sure when we took that loss. I was shorting something, and let me see if I can find this for you. It was a 4-hour candle that was about to create your value, but it didn't. Yeah, not sure. But the thing is, like, if, for example, you have a short idea with bearish value gap, then the nicest and easiest invalidation of your potential short idea is a closure of the 1-hour CB here. That's amazing. That's such an amazing thing to have, that knowledge. Then you save yourself from a low probability trade. Okay, we were tapped in. S&P at the highs. He is nowhere near. And then low hanging fruit, Asia low. GPAUD is a nice one. I also had my eyes on the NCD. And what I was mentioning was like, we have a very nice reaction here from the 4-hour CB and order block right here. Bodies are respecting it. Boom, displacement lower. Now we trade into it during London. And we're displacing higher or lower again. We have a little threat order flow here because we have lots of this kind of raise here that wants to push price higher. So let's see. And I want price to come back at least to premium of the range. So the 75.27, and it didn't. So then I'm just missing this move, and that's fine by me. And I don't actually like the displacement here. Okay, I'm lying. I like it a little bit, order book. And this is nice, little consolidation before entry. What is nice consolidation before your entry is, you can have like a little AMD. Accumulation, manipulation, taking early buyers, and then boom, dump on them. But it's fine. It's fine. Perhaps hits the 50 or 75% a wick before going lower. Could be. Could be. Like the thing is, I have so little expectation from NQ. Like, you mean this wick, like around here, around 50%? Yeah, it could be. Like if we have one more run over NQ, then it's displacing very clean, then probably I'm going to look at an entry, but definitely not now. All right. 3:30. We're in the middle of the London session. Slow London session because of course we have bank holiday from USD. Expecting some huge move today for Euro, NCD, GBAUD. I think we can have some nice movers. Russell. I have very high hopes in the Russell today, guys. Yeah, this is just too nice. NQ being so strong. Yeah. But like you can even scalp shorts. Like yesterday on NQ, you guys know I missed it. But the idea was pretty nice. Yesterday the 8:30. What you like, this is maybe also nice for a journal. Here it comes. And if you miss it, you can just rewatch it just by pressing the red bar in your YouTube screen. What happens during red folders on 8:30? Most of the time, like for example here, yesterday we had a clear draw liquidity. It was the where was the low? Low somewhere here. Yeah, this one. I wanted to give you why I framed my short before going upwards. Like, I called both moves correctly yesterday, and I want to share with you why. When you have a red folder on 8:30, I need to go one step back. I'm going to even take notes for you guys. Higher time frame bias is bullish. Why? Just look at NQ and you see it's just one big green beefy candle upwards. There's no rocket science is in seeing NQ being bullish right now. That means we want to go long with most leverage, right? Your biggest trade should be with the order flow, higher time frame. But the question is, where you should ask yourself, where can we trade long from or off? I'm not sure what's correct English, but where can we trade long off? Like, what discount rate can we touch before the real move upwards? And then yesterday, at 8:30, I was seeing this. From the Asia low, very nice staircase. This is the staircase effect. And I was like, we are not going up before we took out all this liquidity. And what is the best way to sweep liquidity? That's within red folder on 8:30. So 8:30 exactly, we wicked up, taking out these highs here. And then this move down is where NQ showed its hand. This displacement move down, lower. It is a break of structure. Last swing low that set the high right here. Broken the swing low, so market structure shift, whatever value gap, tapped, and it went away. But the thing is, you are bullish. So to come back like it's strong, but you can short. Here you could short. Why? Before going up to your higher time frame bias, the highs, we first need to take out the low-hanging fruit liquidity on the downside to go long from. So that's why I said before we're going to go to play long, my first raw liquidity is these lows. I said it the whole time on stream. I want to go short, and I want to go short somewhere here. It didn't. But here you have your short setup. Little scalp, like it's a 20, like it's a 60-point scalp. Pretty nice. And where can we trade off long from? Well, the answer was here, inside this 50-minute and 4-hour BISI. You remember, I hope. And inside that, we had that smart money reversal here, and this is where I took the long. I think the long entry here was the easiest, and the short entry was the hardest, and that had both to do with this piece of price action in the AM session, start the AM session at the open, and about that you only have one shot. Well, it came back 2 times in the 1 minute value gap. Here as well. It was overlapping with the 15-minute value gap. So yeah, you can ping pong sessions sometimes, and that's why I love 830 red folders. 830 highs and lows are targets for me. So that means it's also nice maybe for your journal. In this case, you see a manipulation to the upside, and you know we're first going lower before going higher. Then this is the local high. I want to short towards the low-hanging fruit. And when we have the low-hanging fruit taken, then I'm going to hunt for longs with low-hanging fruit, the manipulation high. Or low-hanging fruit, but the eventual target, I mean. Low-hanging fruit was the not mitigated part of your value gap. But this is how I have framed yesterday's NASDAQ trade. I hope this makes some sense on why I want to go long or why I want to go short somewhere. Yo, Peter, you're here. Nice, welcome. Peter says London sadly has been slow for the last 2 weeks, should pick up in July. Yeah, and it makes sense that London is very slow for the past 2 weeks because look back at Forex Factory. Last 2 weeks, and amount of red folders we had in the New York session, both AM and PM. Like mostly, of course, AM. When you have red folders in the AM, New York AM, then don't expect much in London. So yeah, makes sense. So in July, I can look at the economic calendar, but if there's not much news going on in the New York, yeah. Question from Paul on the UK 100. Which low is your low-hanging fruit? Let me see. Low-hanging fruit are these lows. Oh, these two. So if you work with partials and stuff, I would say you have basically 4 targets. That's this low before this 1-hour BISI. TP1. I'm not working with this guy. So TP2, TP3, and full target is here. I don't do partials because I want to be right or wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm okay with to lose. If I win, I want to win as much as possible. So no partials for me. I'm okay with leaving money on the table. I just want to do this. So this is low-hanging fruit. Because here you have a break or order block for value gap, so that could be some resistance here. Please accept me in the Skool group. Hold on, let me go to it. As you can imagine, I'm not looking at the Skool group while streaming. I can do it right now. Hold on. Okay, God's Battle. I think I approved you. I approved all the pending invitations. Mm, how do you approach funded challenges? Um, yeah, in the Skool group, like Paul said, thank you, Paul, for sharing. In the Skool group, in the classroom, there's a guide to fund it. You need to level up for that, so you need to engage and share value first. That's the nice thing about the Skool group. It gamifies being active, basically sharing value, and that's of course a very nice trait because like the more people share value, the more the individuals level up, but also the more value someone shares, the more value the group gives. So it's very nice, like uphill cycle. If that's correct English, but I really like that about the Skool. And I'm going to make videos in the mentorship. Like the last two videos are going to be about funding and about challenges, strategies on how to pass phase one, phase two, how to approach a, for example, there's a huge difference how you can approach like an Apex funder challenge against an FTMO challenge, for example, because the challenges are cheaper than FTMO. Like there's so many different variables, and I'm going to lay them out in the. I think that's the last two videos to mentorship. There will be like I think start of July, so in 2 weeks. So in the meantime, definitely go watch the or look at the blueprint, how to get funded in 90 days. And I think I also have that in my bio in Twitter. Hold on, I think I still have that. I should remove it, but like for now, I think you are still good. Yeah. So if you go to my Twitter profile, Dion Threads, I'm going to remove this soon because I forgot about this to remove it. If you go to my Twitter profile, there's a link tree. And in that link tree, one of the links is blueprint six-figure trading within 90 days. That's basically a blueprint how to do challenges. And in the Skool group, you need to be level. Let me check. Yeah, you need to be level 4 for that. So I'm going to remove that very soon because like I don't want to give a level 4 stuff for free. I'll remove it after stream, so be fast. And hopefully, that's very exciting. By the way, today I think or tomorrow I will get another profit split from FTMO. FTMO is of course the most difficult prop firm to be funded on and to get payouts. So very happy to get another payout from them. I'll share it in the group when I have that. Like I really like for all the prop firms, like the FTMO certificate is so clean. Like I really like that. Okay, 10 minutes until a potential trade. I'm going to prepare already on my phone. Because some problems I'm doing on my phone, some on the trading queue. UK 100. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to take the entry when price in the next hour comes here, and I'm going to look like, do we respect it? So probably my entry will be a little lower. Around here, I'm going to take the trade. On a lower time frame, why? Like we have on the lower time frame 1 hour, but we also have this 50 minutes for value gap also. So I'm going to look at what we do right here. Make this different color. Let's make this like a little darker. So the light one is the 1 hour. The dark one is this is what I'm looking at. David, thank you for the kind words. David said thank you for taking the time to explain. I hope it helps. Like the biggest reward you can give me is just trading like a beast and be very good, become very good. That's what I want. What makes FTMO harder than the others is the ratio between like your standard, I think it's 10 phase 1 and 5% phase 2. But that in combination with FTMO being the most expensive, so your pass rate against the upfront capital you need to invest, the ratio there is not that favorable in comparison with cheaper prop firms, for example, because no one passes 100% of the challenges, right? So, for example, if you have, if you know your pass rate is, for example, 50% or 40%, so every 10 challenges you pass 4, then you can calculate how many upfront cash you need to probably get funded on one. And there's also another ratio between like the challenge you buy, getting funded, and getting a payout. That's the challenge to payout ratio. That's the most important factor, your challenge to payout ratio. And if you know that's quite low, the lower your funded to payout ratio, which should be very low at the start because you're starting out, you're not going to pass many challenges. If it's very low, that means you need more upfront cash to get your first payout. If you're more experienced and you know, okay, I have a pretty high payout challenge to payout ratio, then you need less upfront cash because your payouts will come in sooner. I hope that makes sense. And this is something I'm going to focus on with the mentorship, the private mentorship as well. Like many of you guys know, in a few weeks I'm going to open some spots to work one-on-one, and that's basically I'm going to do a call with you, and of course multiple calls. I want to know where you are and where you want to go. Like, what's your goal, short term or long term? Then we're going to make the game plan and execute like beasts on that game plan. And a part of that game plan is going to be probably getting payouts or make money with trading. That's what we're here for, like to make money. That's the whole goal, like how to get your first payout as soon as possible, basically. Because with your first payout, even if it's just a few $100s or a few K, that's your capital you can then deploy in more challenges or more private capital and compound that. And before getting a payout, there's a whole like amount of steps you need to do before that. Your trading needs to improve and change, and that's basically 2 parts of the mentorship, together with some very personal and optimized stuff. I'm so excited, but I cannot share any details yet. So I'm gonna share it in a few weeks. Like I'm not going to spoil it, but it's very nice. If you haven't signed up for the mentorship yet, or for the waiting list, I mean, I think you know where you can find that. If you don't know where to sign up for the waiting list, I will be fast. Like there's so many people on the waiting list already. Like I mentioned before, like there are more on the waiting list already than I can help in a year. So but like the group and this all is like 2 months old, and I think the waiting list is only going to increase even more. So the earlier you are, the earlier we can work together. Oh yeah, low-key promo there. And important note there, like the Skool group, the free value, the like my main game is going to be free. The mentorship is pure for the people who want you can call it a shortcut, but like intensive one-on-one mentorship. That's what the mentorship is for. If you don't want that, perfectly fine. We're doing exactly the same here on the live streams. But you'll like I'm not going to review your journals, I'm not going to review your trades. And you cannot ask questions about like your psychology on a day-to-day basis and like the whole mentor stuff. Okay, enough about the mentorship. Let's look at what we have on the charts. Okay, 3 minutes. Okay, it'd be nice to get one more run up and then like this. Ethereum also going to create a new 4-hour candle. Very interested in what Ethereum is going to give us. So the cool part is like what can happen right now is that the next 4-hour candle. Let's remove this. The next 4-hour candle, I think, is going to be a green candle. Bullish candle with the open around the right here where we close in a few minutes. And then with the wick that's right here. With this in mind, this down close candle from now, from this where we are right now, is going to be a bullish order block when this green candle trades over it. Why? This down close candles was the last down close candle before this low inside this 4-hour value gap before going higher, making this a very nice high probability discount rate to go long from. Screenshot this. This is very important that you can anticipate order blocks being formed. Okay, let's see this. Okay, the value gap has become quite small. Now it's only this. Okay, so let's see. New 4-hour candle or 1-hour candle starts. Let's see what we do here. 50 minutes for value gap. Alright, let's see what we do from here. Oh, nice, David. That's amazing. David says I'm currently working on one Apex, two top step. That's cool. That's cool. Nice. And get your first payout, only if a small one, and use that capital to buy new challenges. It's amazing. Well done. Do I hold Ethereum or Bitcoin? No, I don't. Yeah, let's see here. On I think this is still a nice trade. 4-hour candle is 2 hours away. Yeah, I like this. So I'm in. So I took the trade. So like this. So I covered the 50% of the wick here. I was like, okay, let's see. Let's see. Because this is still an overlapping part between an order book breaker and the value gap with clear drawn liquidity on a higher time frame than monthly lower. So I'll take this trade every day of the week. And the cool part is, like, if you take a loss on this, that's fine. That's just your edge playing out here. So first time Russell. No, not Russell. I'm sorry. First time UK 100. So let's see. Let's see. Liquidity sweep, displacement lower, leaving for value gap. Entry in the for value gap, overlapping with the breaker and order block towards the low hanging fruit lows here. Yeah, let's see. And this is no signal. No signal. If you use it as a signal, I'm going to ban you. Here comes the disclaimer again. You're gonna lose all your money. Looking at me. Let me see. Where's the disclaimer? Oh, no, I don't have disclaimer on. You guys know what I'm talking about. The disclaimer, right? Like, there's no financial advice. You're going to lose your money. I'm the worst trader in the world. I don't make money. Blah blah blah. Just don't use it as a signal. You were stupid doing that. If you agree with this trade idea, based on the concept you learned by yourself, and you think yourself this is a very nice trade, then by all means go ahead. If you're here for a nice signal service, then you are on the wrong address. Yo, Uncle Two Touch. That's it. That's an interesting name. Okay, and Q is just inside the consolidation still. Oh, Ethereum. I thought it already went up, but it was my. So yeah, so this should be the game. So now into the 4-hour value gap, respecting that to go higher. GPAUD, 4-hour value gap, respecting to go lower. Euro NCD, not sure about this. Like, I don't like this. I hope there's one more run on the highs. Yeah, this trade, like, this is more of a position trade. I think it's quite a big trade. Especially when you look at, like, for example, the average daily range. Like, for example, here on Wednesday, it was like 50, I don't know, 100 points. Yeah, I think this is a quite nice trade. I think this can happen in maybe New York, that we are having TP in New York around 10. So no scalping this, guys. I'm not scalping this. And why I don't scalp this is because we're on a bank holiday. Paul says UK is fine, just a normal day. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. But there's just something in my own head. That's of course a limited belief. That on bank holidays I'm more cautious. But hey, just one trade. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so we traded into that top for value gap here. We have another one here, by the way. You can tap into this as well. Around the 88, 188. All right, guys, we're 2 hours in. I'm going to. I have a call in a few minutes, so I'm going to close the stream in like around 5 minutes from now to prepare for the call. Are there any questions you guys would like to discuss before we move on with our bank holiday day? Gold reaching for the heavens. Is gold moving up finally? Yes, that is very nice, guys. I want last week's high to be taken. This is the play for me this week. Setting the high of the day maybe in New York, high of the week, and then going for all these first swings. Well, not much happening here. But this will take time, guys, so no rush for this one. I enjoy that you're here, Peter. Very nice, very nice. For the people here in the chat, Peter is one of the first people I worked with months ago, like a long time ago already. So amazing dude, lives in New Zealand for his work. Yeah, just a very, very nice, nice person. And because he lives in New Zealand, he cannot attend the New York sessions because that's out of his time. So now with the London session, very nice that you're here. Okay, does this? Okay, I'm curious if you guys see the same. To me, this looks like a AMD in the making. Accumulation. Manipulation higher. Distribution lower. I'm going to screenshot this and let's see if my crystal ball is working this week. Yeah, Peter is the gold master. Yeah. If Peter says gold's going up or down, then I would definitely copy trade that. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No copy traders. No signals. Just own experience, own trades. Okay, let's see if Ethereum is going to do the job. Not yet. Okay, so for today again, before we move along with our day, Ethereum, I'm looking at swing, like a swing trade towards the all-time highs. Low-hanging fruit, of course, not low, but look at all the failure swings. So I think Ethereum has a very nice room up on a technical basis, together with the fundamental reason for the ETF that's coming out. So looking at this, I am looking at GBP AUD for a market maker sell model. I am not looking at NQ, bank holiday. It was demo trade, of course. So no trade. And what I'm also looking at is gold from the point it reaches the high. Yeah, I think that's it. Like Euro NCD, not touching this. So have fun with Euro NCD, not going to touch that. So yeah, that are the four. Are there four? Ethereum, GBP, and gold. Let's remove NQ. Be nice to get a nice clean move for Russell. I'm going to screenshot this so you guys know where I'm looking at today. And for the people that are not on the stream, I'm only going to screenshot the pairs I'm looking at, not the IDs themselves. So people like, I think you guys should be rewarded by just waking up early or staying up late, like whatever time zone you are in, and just seeing this pairs I am watching. So they see only the 4 pairs. You guys know exactly what to look for. So my current thought on BTC, just like Ethereum, I think higher than EG. But like Bitcoin and Ethereum are correlated. So there was an S&T at the lows for where Bitcoin is the weakest and Ethereum is the strongest. So for longs for the Bitcoin Ethereum correlated pair, I'm going for Ethereum longs. And so before we move along again, Ethereum. Now I'm looking at the 4-hour. Like the S&T was here at the low. 4-hour busy. If it holds, then I'm looking at that. I'm not going to long like blindly here. Let's see. UK started to go down. Yeah, not too much. Like I want to see more. Like this is just few points. It's not. I want to see more. Okay. Well, guys, then that is it for this stream. If you haven't done this, please like the stream. It would be amazing to support the stream and push to more people so we can help even more people getting funded, getting profitable, like the whole 9 yards. Yeah, I hope you learned something today. Bank holiday for USD, so slow day. We had GBP, CPI. It was kind of slow as well. I expected more, but tomorrow we have GBP rates, the pound rates. I'm expecting a rate cut, so that means a lower GBP. So all the GBP pairs I'm going to short. And my favorite here is GBP AUD. Do a short to complete the market maker sell model. So that's what I'm looking for. And you know the 4 pairs I'm watching today. Also, especially Paul, thank you for pointing me in the direction of the UK 100. I don't care about any like the loss of the win of this trade, but like I like to trade a new pair. It gives me the feeling of starting something new. Maybe you familiar with that feeling. Like it's very exciting. So let's see. More of these London sessions. Yeah, Peter, I will do more London sessions, but only when there is a reason to. Like if you have red folders in the New York AM, there's no reason to stream London. But yeah, I will do more of those. It'll be fine. So yeah, that's it. So enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. What's today? Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow Thursday, 9 a.m. EST, and yeah, you know the drill. 10 a.m. game. Get a nice scalp, make some money or lose some money. Who cares? All right, guys. See you later. Bye bye.